They are still children, but the war turned them into adults overnight. Some lost their parents, while others lost them forever. The Russians hit the cities with rockets, and many children were injured and seriously traumatized. The all-Ukrainian charitable organization Mother and Child did everything to treat these children in the best clinics in the world. Since the beginning of the full-scale invasion, Mother and Child has helped thousands of children. The charity has saved more than 15,000 children since its inception. Sofia Kudryna is among them. Sofia Kudryna is a left-handed girl. She confidently creates her sketches with the left hand. Now, each of her strokes is a colossal work and a long way of rehabilitation. The child has been bedridden since 25th of February. Sofia's family was in the car. The girl is the only survivor. Her brother Stepan, sister Polina, and parents were killed by Russians.
The war took everything from us. Sonia's father, my son, Sonia's mother, her sister's brother. We had a big family.
Grandmother says that before the war, the girl was very athletic. She was engaged in taekwondo. Nowadays, her favorite lessons have changed.
Are there any lessons you like or don't? Physical education.
Despite the pain and grief, the child fought hard for her life.
I could not feel anything and couldn't move my body. It was difficult and sometimes scary for me. The child was in a serious condition after receiving a gunshot wound in her neck. Taking into account the martial law and the situation in Kiev, the child was evacuated to the surgical department of an Italian hospital. The Mother and Child charitable organization helped us with the evacuation. Thanks to the doctors, they contacted the Mother and Child organization, and they organized an ambulance for us, so we could bring Sonia to Italy. We arrived and were so warmly received in this clinic. They showed us so much love to the child and so much attention that there are no words.
The grandmother shares, after her experience, Sofia has the only reason to wake up every morning. She says that Mother and Child saved not only her granddaughter's life, but also hers.
Move your fingers. Good, good, great. They found us on their own. We didn't ask anyone. They went, as I understand, to a clinic. We had a very high-profile story. There are people who care, and they need to do good things.
Now Sofia is being treated in the Italian hospital San Rafael. The charitable organization Mother and Child helps little fighters for their lives. A brave boy Kirill from Kharkiv was injured after a rocket explosion. The shell hit his house, killing his mother and all the family members who were there. Kirill was transported to Padua, Italy, with a stroke. There they managed to find the only cardiac surgeon in Europe who agreed to fight for his life. Sofia from Mykolaiv received numerous injuries during the explosion. The worst one was to her brain. A team of philanthropists helped with her surgery in Ukraine. Now Sofia is undergoing rehabilitation in Zurich, Switzerland. Sofia from Bucha lost her arm. Kiev, Rome, San Francisco, the road of her life. She is currently preparing for prosthetic.
These are children who unfortunately had no opportunity and no chance to live in Ukraine, because these children were under occupation. These are children who were in Bucha. These are children who were in Kiev's hospitals in the first days of the war, in the basements. And they were paralyzed with strokes, with bullets in their heads, with shrapnel. We managed to transport them to clinics in Europe. And today, these children are recovering, and some of them have already returned to Ukraine.
20 years ago, Alla Melnichuk founded Mother and Child with her husband Oleg. The principle of our social activity is targeting and 100%. That is, if a person has a good heart and, regardless of their social status, wants to show their humanity, they send money to a particular child. This is the first thing. Secondly, the funds are fully received 100%. She is the founder and also the soul of the charity. Those whom Allah helped call her an angel. She cries when she hears this word and says she does not consider herself as a heroine. Since the beginning of the war, patrons have supported more than 1,000 children. Over the entire period of existence of mother and child, the benefactors have saved more than 15,000 of children. Alla Melnichuk, the head of the all-Ukrainian charitable organization Mother and Child, is the main driving force. She is the mother of our 3 beautiful children who are also volunteers.
In fact, I hear these words very often, but I will repeat that the angels on the earth are the good people who supported us from the first day of the war, and who have been supporting us for over 20 years, who help us and save us every day with such support. Thanks to the good people, thanks to the doctors who were just stepping in at the moment, and thanks to their good hearts, we have this result today.
Before the full-scale invasion, the organization helped seriously ill children in need of expensive treatment. Afterwards, the range of work expanded. In addition to what they had been doing for 20 years, the organization began to rescue and evacuate children affected by the fighting. Italy, Switzerland, France, Germany. Thanks to the Mother and Child Foundation, little Ukrainians are treated in the best clinics in the European Union.
When we need help, Alla Vasilyevna is always there. She never refuses to help, including medicines and medical devices.
Sofia Kudrina dreams of becoming a programmer. She will draw and create video games. The girl said that she will never forget the emotions when she was able to hold a pencil in her hands again. And someday, thanks to doctors and philanthropists, the dream of indomitable Sonia will definitely come true.
It will be a pleasure to do this, to put your soul into your work.
Children of war. 2 terrible words. That's what Ukrainian children are called nowadays. But for the all-Ukrainian charitable organization Mother and Child, there are no such words. They take children away from war. They save them and bring them back to life. They believe that mothers and babies are the most valuable thing on this planet.